Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology as we continue the Russian campaign. Last time, the Chinese made yet another last-ditch attempt on our base, so we promptly went up and smacked them down, unfortunately losing our wingman in the process, but we protected the airbase and all but a single aircraft on the ground, which fell in the opening phase of the strike where they were on us before we could really clear them out. So we are now on mission 40 of the Russian campaign, and let's see what more we can do to smack the Chinese back down. Last Tango. Oh god. Vozdevzenka Air Base. Date August 9th, local time 0500 hours, weather clear. Situation: the Chinese Air Force is pulling back its remaining fighter forces. As no peace treaty has been signed, the air war over Russia continues. Mission objective: intelligence working behind enemy lines has identified a Chinese transport carrying high-level generals and hardline communist politicians. Your mission is to intercept and destroy the transport at all costs. Threat suppression data: ground opposition unknown, air opposition unknown. Real shame we couldn't do this like 20 missions ago. That would have hampered them for sure. But, alright, so we're actually starting out in Chinese territory here. It looks like the, this is the only base that, hasn't been reclaimed by Russia. Was that Pogranichi or something to that effect? So it looks like we'll be trying to hit them as they come out of Jangu Air Base, and then, we'll head home to Voznica, or however it's said. So sounds like the ideal mission for the F-22. We will take... We'll take our usual loadout. We will take a full fuel load though, just because it sounds like we might need some speed, so we might be spending a lot of time either afterburning or in Super Cruise, so... And now I feel a little less guilt about using Sidewinders if we need to, since they almost make it sound like this is the last mission, which it very well could be, because it's a nice round number and they tend to end on those. So let's dive in. Alright, radar range out. We got just the one wingman, that's fine. Generals, IL-96, okay. So, we're going to have to fight through all of them, I imagine. Oh god, there is quite a bit, actually. So, let's, the radar silent, actually, let's just afterburn, IR on. We'll see if we can avoid some of this, at least for the start. I'm obviously expecting we're going to have to deal with some of this, but...
Contact, yours 11 o'clock, 16 miles.
As soon as I turned on my radar, they all started honing in on us, so I guess we aren't getting out of this fight. Camera's on.
Contact, standard, your 12 o'clock flow, 9 miles. Please advise. Attack standard.
Alright.
Fox 1. Alright.
Looks like he either spoofed or,
Flash 1, flanker. He's at your 12 o'clock, turning left.
our missile is playing fail.
We're now. I'm taking a shot.
Man, that was close.
Beautiful.
Nice, wingman. Alright, what do we got here? More flankers. How close are they?
Fox 1.
I think they're close enough that we can save our AMRAAMs and just kind of bum rush them.
At your 12 o'clock time.
They passed us? Yes? Yeah. Missed it. There he is, right behind us though. Come on, I know you're closer to that. Alright, Wingman got him. Yeah, these guys, in my opinion, are more dangerous than the flankers, so I'm glad to have saved some AMRAMs up for them. Alright. Looks like they're coming at us. Nope, there are two of them. Alright, we don't... we're just about out of chat now. Nice. Of course, we're also just about out of AMRAMs too. I'll take this one, you take that one, close bay doors, switch to Sidewinder. Woo! Ow. Oh, come on, that one didn't have an active tracker on it. Okay. 60, 70, 80. Got him. Not down for the count, but he will be soon enough. See, it's giving me that buzz, which makes me think it's making me think we're actually what's the word I'm looking for? Tracking it. Shit, what's the words aren't coming into my mind right now. I know them. Oh, like it makes me think, you know, they're actually simulating the wide angle seeker or helmet mounted queuing system with the with it buzzing when it's not directly in front of us, but I think the game doesn't simulate that though. So you're just stuck with, you know, the 15 degrees in front of you or so. Alright, this guy's out of the fences. He is not getting anywhere. Hey, Aeroflot. Somehow I don't think it's operated by Aeroflot right now, but he's just following his waypoints. Other than the fact that his entire escort vanished, he probably doesn't even have an idea we're here. Oh, besides the fact that our radar is locked onto him.
At your 12 o'clock time, turning left.
Alright. 5 miles and closing. What do we got out there? Flanker, let's try to take care of him before the flanker gets involved. Alright. I'm sorry, how do you miss a giant airliner like that? It's got 4 jet engines. Okay. Now we're just gonna afterburner out of here. We're about expended, pretty much. I mean, we got a couple Sidewinders left and that's it. I think our movement's out of AMRAMs, so we're out of chaff and we're damaged.
Contact your 12 o'clock flow, 64 miles. Please advise.
We are just going to get the hell out of Dodge. Yeah, because we got somebody within 25 miles, so if we step on the afterburner, they won't catch us.
Contact your 12 o'clock flow, 51 miles. Please advise.
Why? Why are they ahead of us, too? Okay, let's go a bit more to the south then. Mission silent. Don't need to fight everyone. Actually, we might have been able to slip through. Yeah, that's right, turn around. are patrolling the border. Alright, so we are going to turn back to the east. And now we are across the border, so we should have no problems with turning into our airbase now. Because if they come for us now, we have the Allied patrols who will hopefully back us up. And yeah, good thing we took that fuel load. If we had dropped, you know, 5,000 or 10,000 pounds like we normally do, we'd be low on fuel. Alright, so let's drop below these clouds. We're actually pretty high up. They're really making a target for themselves there. I mean, I know that's probably their economical cruising altitude, but it also makes them a pretty big target. Landing approach, where's the... Oh, 11 miles off, wow. Normally they aren't, there it is. Normally they aren't this far off. Oh. Here, flaps down. Punch up the throttle to 20%. There's the landing strip. There we go.
Clear to land.
We're locked in.
Wind at 27 knots.
Let's correct port a little bit. Kind of slow down our descent here. Probably ease it back off on the throttle a bit too. There we go. Alright. And now just a little more throttle. Yeah, this wind is bad. And touchdown. Just short of the runway, but runway should be longer anyways. So we'll, I guess we'll just taxi to the end of the runway. Oh, a little bit faster, but not too fast. And drop speed. Crank turn here. And boy, is the tarmac busy today. There we go, nice 30 knots. I can cope with that. Sounds like our wingman's touchdown, so we gotta find a parking spot soon. I think next to these, I think we'll just park right here next to the soldiers helping to unload the crates, and I guess that's a shipping container because the orange thing looks more like a wooden crate that someone would manhandle. And come on, I'm trusting you here, game. Oh, thank God. Really? What's our clearance? Better than I thought it was. But yeah, so this looks like an actual shipping container, and these look like crates that they would move about. Where'd our wingman park? It sounds like he's here. He's still taxiing, I guess? Hey there, F-16 pilot. But yeah, look at those guys. Just helping the loader unload that shipping container. Another F-16 over here. We got some, well, the game refers to him as the platypus, I think, but in real life, they ended up getting the designation fullback, I believe, the Su-34. But these guys are. And this is a Globemaster, I believe. Nope, that's a Galaxy. Okay. They're very easy to tell apart if they're together, but when they're apart like this, without a real good reference for their size, it's kind of hard to tell, since otherwise they look kind of similar. Alright, Wingman's coming in. We have a regular old flanker here. 808 Squadron. This one have a squadron. 44 Squadron. Fun fact, there's actually a little galley behind the pilots. They got like a pilot and co-pilot / bombardier sitting side by side, as opposed to tandem like most fighter jets. And they have a little, well, Russia describes it as a galley and a toilet, but really it's definitely not as much space as you'd think. It's basically a little space that they can move into with some effort to grab a few snacks, or, you know, they have, like, you know how bad toilets are on airliners, and theirs is even worse than that. So, I mean, it's a step up over, like, the F-22 or something like that has absolutely nothing, but it's no airliner even, that's for sure. But they're supposed to be used on long-range strike missions, so that's supposed to make things a little easier for the crew. US doesn't actually really have anything like that, which I suppose it's for weight savings and you know, smaller airframe, more aerodynamic and that stuff, but I don't know, maybe the bigger bombers like the B-52s and the B-2s that are, you know, normally doing all those international bombing missions have something, but not any of our strike fighter sized aircraft, that's for sure. I mean, that thing's basically the equivalent of Strike Eagle, and you don't see that with any sort of amenities. So, in any case, we've finished the mission. We're back at our airbase at Vodsiv, unpronounceable. So let's end the mission here.
In the face of an international act of aggression and an unprecedented display of military opportunism on the part of the People's Republic of China, the free nations of the world join hands to protect the fragile blossom of democracy in Southeast Asia. For your part in defending the eternal ideals of democracy and freedom, your country thanks you.
USA! 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 Alright, so seems like we've finished the campaign. We've protected Russia. We pushed back the Chinese, so they'll be down for 20 years or so if the Russian or the Ukraine campaign is any indication. Debrief, Spastalani Air Base, date August 9th, mission Last Tango, resolution success. Thanks in part to your incredible effort, the air war against the Chinese has been an overwhelming success. Though we destroyed the single target, we took 42% damage, our wingmen took none. We had 2 fighter kills, and then we killed the generals. Our wingmen had 6, holy shit. They gave us a really good one. But, then again, he kind of cleaned up anyone. Like, we would pick off 1 target or so, 1 or 2, and then he cleaned up any that got past us that we would have had to turn to re-engage, so good on him, though. Good on him. Oh, he had a better missile hit rate than we did, too. Yeah, I know, so 1 AMRAAM got spoofed, and then one of the Sidewinder just failed, which I think that's ridiculous, that it could miss such a big aircraft like that with that many engines. But here we are. We had 42% gun hit. Wow, he had 50%, though he hardly fired his based on the damage he dealt. Yeah, holy shit, there were 20 missile launches on us. 20. 1 hit out of 20. 2 were jammed, 4 failed, the rest were spoofed. There was 1 launch on our wingman that failed, so I guess we were kind of the tank soaking up all those missile hits. So, for those that actually care about the completed stats, this is where we're at right now, and then these are going to be the totals for the campaign. So soak them in, because they're going to get wiped as soon as we move on to the last campaign, but it's going to be a little while before we do that. Certainly there's some showcases we have to do, which means I need to do some research and writing so I can have a script for those. And I'll probably throw in the like the F-22 and such in those too, since I've been doing a very bad job of actually doing the mission showcases in the campaigns like I normally do for the American aircraft. But yeah, then we will be doing the last campaign, which is going to be the Baltics in 2009. But again, that'll be a while. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and we'll see you then.